nothing done on the floor.
Purdue in the old gold and black controls the opening tip. Michigan's solid gold, blue trim uniforms. Robinson double team right away. Porter Roberts, the point guard. Purdue a bit rattled here in the first possession of the game.
Right, look at the respect they're showing for Robinson.
Waddell, ring it for three.
And that has to be consistent on the day for Purdue to be successful. Waddell taking some of the pressure off Robinson. If he's going to be double teamed, then somebody will be open.
Jalen Rose looking to deal. There's Juwan Howard.
You'll notice defensively that Conzo Martin is guarding Jalen Rose, while Brandon Brantley is guarding Juwan Howard on the interior.
Rose pops free. Bring it.
Purdue's very opportunistic. They're coming away with offensive rebounds and loose balls early on.
Robinson in close.
That's the thing that I believe makes him so tough. He gets a lot of defensive attention, but he's constantly moving, putting so much pressure on whomever's guarding him. You got to really have your legs together.
Rose, no look pass. Jackson. Well done here at Chrysler Arena. This season, though, Michigan won 63-62.
Yeah, that was a game that saw both teams shoot the ball very poorly and great defense.
Jimmy King off a gorgeous dish from Jalen Rose.
Jalen Rose has been involved in all of Michigan's scores. He has a basket and 2 assists. Everything is going through him right now. He looks completely ready to play this game.
Robinson, a force, scored on a foul. My goodness. Talk about hitting a tough shot.
But it's not tough for this guy. He can create his own shot, and he really elevates. Look at this, right over the top of the long.
Robinson completes the three-point play. They called the foul apparently on Jackson. Jackson and Howard were there, and Jackson was the man they spied for the foul. Howard down low. King finds Howard. Good move around Brantley.
You know, in the game the other night against Wisconsin, Juwan Howard had trouble getting that shot off. He was closely guarded, and he had to shoot over the top of 7'1" Rashard Griffin. Well, there is no 7'1" player in the middle for Purdue, and he could have a big day if they can continue to get the ball inside to him like that.
Robinson surrounded. Robinson bats the rebound to Roberts, and finally an easy bucket for Purdue as Brandon Brantley goal. Matt Waddell watched by Jimmy King. Martin pops open off a screen by Stanbeck.
Conzo Martin has contributed, Waddell has contributed, and as I said before, Michigan putting so much defensive pressure on Glenn Robinson. They will no longer be able to do that if those players get hot. You've got to guard them as well.
Robinson for three, ring it up.
You know, that time he came down as the trailer on the floor and was unguarded. The man that's guarding him initially before the double come is Juwan Howard. Howard is conditioned as a center to go back under the basket and then find your defensive man. When you're guarding Robinson, you can't do that.
Matt Waddell has a breakaway. Guarded by Howard out on the perimeter. Link Darner's in the ball game for the first time today for Purdue. So is Herb Dove. Robinson. Robinson off big. 10 points. Justin Jennings in for the first time today. He has the ball for Purdue. Jennings, a great athlete, guarded by Howard right now. Elevates over Njai. Right now, Gene Katie's team is red hot, leading by 14 here at Michigan.
See for Michigan came out trying to get that movement that they so desperately missed from early in the game, but just mishandled the ball. Extremely confident. I mean, they're going down, they're getting the movement. Very no nonsense in their offense. Every pass is made with purpose. Every cut is made with purpose. And they're shooting a very, very high percentage right now.
Dugan Fife, Jalen Rose, Juwan Howard scored on a foul.
And it was an easy pass from Waddell for the layup.
Back tap rebound, Dugan Fife. The touch pass to Ray Jackson, who's double teamed. King out of the floor. St. Jean gets a break. Rose forces contact, gets it, and the foul. Yes, and it'll count.
And then turns to the basketball, makes himself available, it off the glass down. That's a much-needed three-point opportunity for Michigan.
First foul on point. No, they still have 32 racked up there. Michigan has 22. In close, Juwan Howard.
He's a post player supreme.
Almost a spectacular play to Jennings. Dugan Fife runs the break. Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose had it blocked. And a foul down low.
See now.
Much of that came early. Purdue on the attack, leading by 6.
You know, while Purdue has been stale offensively, their big guy hasn't been getting a lot of touches. Glenn Robinson, this time coming.
Purdue's lead back to 9. Jalen Rose deals baseline. 9 for Jalen.
He thought about the three, saw the opening wisely, put it on the floor. He's getting good results when he goes hard to the basket.
7 points the lead for Purdue. Robinson for 3.
Hey.
Purdue still quickest to the ball in the person of Ian Stanback. Martin lines up a tray. Robinson.
Strength. That's what got that shot down for him. Because he was covered very well after he got the offensive rebound by Howard, but he just strong-armed it up.
This has been an impressive Purdue Boilermaker team here today. On the reverse, beautiful move, Ray Jackson.
That's what Ray Jackson can do. As opposed to settling for the three, drive it to the basket. He can hang in the air, he's acrobatic, and he can get some things going to the hoop.
Roberts over Jackson.
I don't think I mentioned Porter Roberts' name because when you watch Purdue, you're so inclined to talk about Robinson, Waddell, and Martin. But Roberts certainly has not hurt Purdue all season long. He's very valuable as a support player.
Juwan Howard.
He's got 5 fouls to give. He's going to guard Juwan Howard, try and get a little physical with him in that post area.
And he's doing it right now. King, bring it up for 3. To Roberts. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Purdue. Herb Dove elevates.
Solid defense by Michigan and the running game.
Jackson gets to the foul.
Michigan is coming to life again.
Real positive replay.
Well, this was that play that showed the strength of Glenn Robinson as he rebounded the Conzo Martin. Missed. And then put it back up. So I'm sorry, actually, that was his three-pointer. But here's the two-pointer we were talking about. It really shows his strength. Gets it hard off the glass, goes up despite all the defensive resistance, and gets the roll.
10 to go on the shot clock. Waddell. Wolverines had it surrounded. Juwan Howard. Here's Ray Jackson. Score it. Score the field goal and the foul.
Did I say Ray Jackson can take it to the basket? Yes, he can. Keeping the head up. The little hesitation gets him inside, drawing that contact. I think he's realized within the course of this first half what he can and cannot do. Forget the three-pointer, Ray. You're 20% from out there. Of this activity right now, maybe got the Herb Dub a little bit on that.
Shot clock under 10. Oh, beautiful feed. Rose to Howard. Sensational.
Rose is doing so many things on the floor right now for Michigan without scoring.
15-4 on Michigan. They're down by 1. The steal by Jackson and the foul by Ian Stanback.
They're turned on. And this usually somewhat stoic, laid-back crowd of Michigan, hey, they're into this action. You got to get excited about that. That's terrific basketball. I tell you what, Jalen Howard, they're both
down on his tiptoes. Michigan can take the lead on this possession.
How about another two-man game between Howard and Rose? It worked last time.
King. Michigan leads.
Jimmy King had a better idea. He feels he can take his man off the dribble.
First lead of the game for the Wolverines. Robinson goes to work. Scored and a foul. Oh, man. The great ones love these situations.
See, the 14 or 15,000 people in here because they're all up. Now he says, I'm going to be the answer man. Take that and sit down, all of you.
Juwan Howard gets called for a second personal.
Look at this. He just backs in. Howard trying to defend without the... That almost mirrors his first half performance. In fact, the 22 points matches his 22 points in the first half back on February 1st.
Howard double team quickly. Derricks is open.
Wow, Leon Derricks. He looked very comfortable and confident with that shot. Excellent pass by Juwan Howard out of the post when he was doubled.
Under a minute to go, first half, and what a first half it has been. Robinson finds Porter Roberts around Dugan Fife. The extra pass, stand back, another one, this time too many. Fife to King.
That's not a good shot. I think Jimmy got caught up in the emotion that time.
Gonzo Martin goes in on Juwan Howard.
Smart.
King to Howard. King for three. Offensive rebound, Dugan Fife. Good find, Ray Jackson.
Michigan.
The turnover by Matt Waddell gives Michigan a chance to build its 2-point lead.
Jackson playing so much smarter.
Howard.
Jackson was standing wide open 17 feet from the basket, but he didn't take the shot.
Gene Cady upset with his team at the moment.
He should be. They're slow of foot right now. They don't look to be as confident as they were early on.
Double team on Robinson. Finds Brantley in close, and he missed the close shot. Brantley again. Tougher shot he makes it this time.
Man, he wanted the degree of difficulty points.
Yeah.
Forget that easy layup. I'm going to shoot it up over the outstretched arms of Juwan Howard.
He's a week late on the Olympics. Look at Ray. Michigan's lead is 4. Robinson for 3. Robinson's missed his first 2 offerings of the second half.
And he's hurrying his shots a little bit. He doesn't look to be as patient. He has to be careful and not try to do too much. That could hurt Purdue.
Double team on Howard. Good pass. Jackson with authority.
Michigan's movement off the ball is tremendous right now.
Stand back outside position of the board.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's not spectacular. He's not going to give you anything that's going to make the highlight reel, but his contributions, the little things, mean so much to this Michigan effort.
Oh, Rose, beautiful feed to Ray Jackson, who is lighting it up here in the second half.
Glenn Robinson.
Robinson double teamed by Dugan Fife and Jalen Rose. Martin at the arc. Ring it up for foul, not St. John. So we weren't right the first time. We were as wrong as the scorers table. Rose ducking in under. Howard. Michigan another shot at it. 3 offensive rebounds and St. John converts. Gene Cady very upset his team permitted that.
Well, just as Michigan wasn't blocking out and putting bodies on people in the first half, it's Purdue. Must be something with that end of the floor.
3 for Glenn Robinson, his first field goal of the second half. Be walking home. Inbounds to Dugan Fife for 3. Michigan's lead is 3. Their biggest was 6. The biggest lead for Purdue, 15. Here's Jalen Rose. St. John left unattended for 3.
I'm a little surprised he made that because he shot it as an afterthought. When he caught it, he was open, thought about it, then shot it. He had the better idea that time because he got nothing but net.
Martin trying to answer. Herb Dub up high. Martin again for 3. Ring it.
Hey.
There's enough pressure right here.
Right here, yeah.
Mike Better, our producer, in our ear. King on the weave to Howard. Good look, interior feed. Rose and a foul. Yes, and it counts. Oh, just a beautiful.
The cutting and slashing to the basket Michigan with the short pass. Rose with the good hands, contact, and off the glass. We saw Jackson get a number of these early in this half. Now Rose get back and properly defend Rose. He gets the three-point opportunity and completes it.
12 for Jalen Rose. Michigan by 4. Martin sets up for 3. Jackson couldn't get there in time, and Konzo Martin has his third tray of the half.
Hey, how you like the ebb and flow of this game? It's back and forth.
Juwan Howard does some business in the lane. Michigan's lead is 3. Good feed to Juwan Howard. Jalen Rose with the setup, and Howard has last basket by Michigan.
Oh, perfect pass by Rose. One stand back gamble. It was just a turn and flush for Howard.
Nonetheless, that's got to be a perfect interior feed or the defender gets away with it.
That's right.
Jackson. Dugan Fife.
Michigan gunning for their biggest lead of the game, which would be 7.
Howard, great hands. Tough catch. Well, throughout much of the first half. 18 for Konzo Martin. Purdue is coming off a big win over a very good Minnesota team playing its best basketball of the season. Howard down low. The bank remains open on Sunday in Ann Arbor.
Whoa. And Howard, Ian Stanback is playing him very physical down low.
Martin tries to answer. Purdue in the first half was quickest to the ball. Michigan has held that distinction in the second half. Howard on the turn, scored, and a foul. Konzo Martin picks up the foul. It is his 4th personal. 10 on the team, and Juwan Howard looking for a three-point play.
Well, Gene Katie can wait no longer. Again, Howard has been sensational all afternoon. Look at this. In the post area. Gene Katie can wait no longer. He's going to bring Waddell in layoff, but they never got into a flow, says Fisher. Today, they've had a pretty good flow. They've had good continuity on both ends of the floor. And right now, they're in very much control here.
7-point lead, Michigan. Jalen Rose sets it up. 5.5 minutes to go. Rose on the fade. Jackson the rebound. Yes, and a foul.
For Jackson, I think that's at least his
a career high.
And you know what? He's got it without jacking up ill-advised jumpers. He's got it by going to the basket and using that strength and that athletic ability that he possesses. He still has the 4 fouls, so he's going to go out for a little while and come back later.
And he received a standing ovation from the student section. Ray Jackson replaced by Leon Durrix. Michigan's lead is 10, biggest of the afternoon for the Wolverines. Robinson looking to do some business. Scored and a foul. Oh, a sensational play from the weak side by Herb Dove, getting high into the game. Michigan's lead is 7. Purdue on the attack. Robinson knocked away by Rose. Stanback recovers. Robinson a quick shot for 3.
Ooh, how many guys can catch the ball on their heels and still get a three-pointer from that far out? Tremendous.
30 for Glenn Robinson. 4 points the lead for Michigan. King wants Howard on the block.
Howard
Not there.
He hasn't had it in a while, Juwan. Hasn't had any touches inside.
Howard rotating down low. Michigan continues to work the perimeter. 10 to go on the shot clock. Howard from the outside. The versatility of Juwan Howard. So much of his offense down low on the blocks, but yes, he can move out to 15 feet and hit that shot.
If you're Purdue, that's the lesser of 2 evils. You give him that shot, but Howard is in such a groove right now. He's able to knock it down.
Robinson stopped by Jalen Rose, who can't believe they called his 4th personal foul. Under 4 minutes to go for the game. Michigan's lead is 6, and watch it again.
It's a good call.
Yeah, got him on the arm. I don't know what that. Don't give him the field goal.
Yeah.
Robinson earns 2 more from 15 feet away.
30 to use some shot clock. Howard ran out on the shot and was wide open down court.
Jalen Rose. Nice scoop. King
making up for the layup he missed a moment ago. Another offensive rebound for Michigan.
7-point lead now for the Wolverines. Under 3 minutes to go. Foster. Robinson in the block. Dribbled it off his foot. A quick shot by Glenn Robinson in basically an unforced error on the block. In the last 2 Purdue possessions has really put Gene Katie and the Boilermakers behind the 8 ball.
Well, for Robinson, he's had 2 superhuman first halves against Michigan, but he's had 2 nightmarish second halves.
Robinson picks up his 4th. The second half for Glenn. Keep adding names to that. We're going to run out of screen.
Yeah, 4s are wild. You realize that if this holds up and if Michigan wins, Robinson will have scored over 30 every time against Michigan, but will have no victories to show for it.
And of course, Michigan, since the Fab Five, now the Fab Four arrived on campus, they have yet to win a Big Ten championship, although they made 2 Final Fours. 3 for Waddell, serving notice that Purdue is not out of this game yet.
They keep coming back, and they're in good shape because down 5, that's only 2 possessions. But they got to have some defense right now. We're approaching the 2-minute mark.
Seven 3-point field goals in this second half by Purdue. Michigan on the attack. Howard holding the ball. Where's the 5-second? There's it closely guarded. And they start the 5-second count before Howard puts it on the floor. Shot clock winding down, under 10. King manufactured.
Well, if you're Michigan, that's the way you like to do it. You run that clock down, you take that valuable time away from Purdue, and you still score.
Martin answering for 3. No. Ian Stanback. Waddell the tray. Bury it.
Gene Katie wants a timeout real quick. He doesn't get it.
Under 2 minutes to go for the game. Michigan's lead is 4. And they spread the floor a bit.
Purdue, this time they must be able to play solid defense and finish the deal with a defensive rebound. Look at that shot.
Purdue basketball with a minute straight up to go.
Now Gene can get his timeout. Will he?
Now, of course, from here on in, the clock stops after each field goal. Steve Fisher wondering how is this still a ball game? His team has played well here in the second half. They've had at times a 9-point, 10-point lead. Robinson scored and a foul, and Purdue is in it. Glenn Robinson with 34.
I think he lulled Michigan to sleep. They were looking for the jumper. He turned down the jumper and made a strong move to the basket, and there was no help side defense. The only help side defense came from behind, but you're not going to strip him from behind. He's just too strong.
Second personal on Jimmy King. We've got a break in the 30s.
Yeah, that John Wood. You know what? Now Purdue, that sequence right there allows them to be able to play solid defense without fouling. They can play the entire 35 seconds worth of defense, but they've got to be able to get a defensive rebound. Then they have the last chance to win this game.
Under a minute to go. Dugan 5. Jalen Rose 4-3. Jackson chasing it down.
Now Purdue will have to foul because there's no shot clock. They could not finish the deal. They could not get the defensive rebound.
King to Rose.
Rose wants it because he wants to be the one to get fouled.
14 seconds to go. Near turnover, and in fact it is. Timeout. Boilermakers, it'll be Purdue ball. That pass getting away from a lunging Jimmy King, and Purdue has a chance to win with 10.5 seconds to go. We'll be back. Out of the floor. Gonzo Martin, the inbound to Glenn Robinson. Robinson on the spin. He's got it!
Oh, you know what? That's a tough shot. And he had the pressure of Jalen Rose slapping at the basketball. Unbelievable.
Glenn Robinson, a big-time play from the biggest-time player in the Big Ten Conference. 37 for Glenn Robinson. He gives Purdue a 1-point lead with 6.5 seconds to go. To win a Big Ten regular season championship. And they've got some championship on the line now. Rose, Dugan, Fife to win it. No! The shot by Rose. Purdue has won. Purdue takes the lead in the Big Ten race down the stretch by a half game over Michigan. Look at Gene Cady head off the floor here at Chrysler Arena. The Boilermakers 95, the Wolverines 94 for Greg Kelser. Wayne Larrabee saying so long from Michigan. This has been